All right, welcome everybody. Thursday cardio workout. Well, that is if you're doing it in sequence with us, if you're matching your workouts, how we record them to the day of the week that you are doing them. They might be going crazy and doing a Saturday workout on a Thursday. Hoping for that weekend, maybe.
You never know if they like certain
That's
ones
true.
better, so,
That's true.
yeah.
And if there is ever one that you don't like, lie to us. Leave us comments and no, I'm kidding. Tell us. We like constructive criticism. We like to see how we can. Don't put in there like, never want to do that exercise again.
Yeah. Because we already know that.
We already, yeah. We're doing these along with you. We know what exercises suck. So Thursday, what we wanted to do, we're going to use a mini band, and I know a lot of you have vacations planned this month. I think the mini band workout is a phenomenal workout to do while on vacation. We did one of these a couple months ago, so you should be armed with a few. Look back in April or March, we did another mini band workout there, so that's at least 2 workouts that you can do just by packing a mini band in your suitcase. Then of course we have our body weight exercises. We have a little band if you wanted to. Everything should be very portable for you. So that being said, no excuses even when you're on your vacation. You don't have to work out every day. That is unrealistic for me to. Now there's some of you out there that will do that, but it's not realistic. Get those walks in. If it's on the beach, if it's around a new city, get in your walks, and then 1, 2, 3 maybe workouts, and you can say that was a fitness success. All right, cool. So you will need your mini band. You got your mini band equipment. Great.
My stack here.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready to do the warm up?
Let's do it.
Jumping jacks, heel claps, crisscrosses. 15 of each of those. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Arms out front, open the chest up nice and wide. Ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Arms wide, feet wide. Crisscross everything in the middle. Ready to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so this one, we're gonna do a side lunge. You're gonna lunge and rotate, okay? Other side and rotate. So we're taking our hand down towards the foot, okay? But you gotta lunge to do that. Don't just kind of do one of those. I wanna see the lunge, and then you're gonna look all the way up over that shoulder to the ceiling, okay? We're gonna do 5 in each direction. You can step into it if you want. I'm just gonna keep them wide. We're going that way first or that way first? All right, let's go. Lunge and rotate. And if you need to bring the other arm up to make sure you're getting that full rotation, go for it. But lunge first.
Feels like yoga.
It's kind of, well, hey. Everybody needs
Have you been taking some yoga, Coach Corey?
Everybody needs a little yoga in their life. I'll tell you, this is hard to do without sliding. I'm like going to be in splits by the end of this. I'm not kidding you. How many was it? 3 each side or 4 each side?
I thought we did 5, but
Well, this is one to grow on.
there we go. It's our bonus.
One to grow on. All right. The next one we're going to do a reverse lunge, step up, knee hug. Reverse lunge, knee hug. We're going to do 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other side. Ready, and begin. Reverse lunge and squeeze. Work that control.
Always have some balance element.
Of course. Gotta wake it up. All right, relax. We're gonna go other side now. Reverse lunge. Gotta wake up that nervous system. Everybody does the You know, just getting on a treadmill and walking will make you warm, but it doesn't necessarily make you warmed up.
Right. Ready for action.
And next one we are going to do is going to be a deadlift with a reach. All right, this one we're going to alternate. I think it makes the brain work a little bit more when you alternate. So you reach, stand up, switch legs, reach, stand up, switch legs. Ready, and begin. Reach. Oh, watch the wall. If you're in some tight, close quarters, look around you.
Yes.
And this should do it. All right. Next one, what's our, oh, butt kickers, forgot about this, yeah. So butt kickers, elevate that heart rate now, 20 seconds, knees down, heels up. Ready? And begin. 20 seconds, this is hard for me to do and watch the timer.
And eventually, if you know you want to move around a little bit, you're just some forward, backwards action.
Why not? It's only 10 seconds.
It is good to go forwards, backwards. Get some of that time taken away.
And time. Now we can move on to our animal movement. We have our rabbit. So down nice and low, reach our hands out, hop our feet forward. Hands out, feet forward, okay? And then if you run out of space, you gotta turn around and hop backwards. All right, 20 seconds, ready, and begin. Hop, hop, hop.
Oh boy.
And time. Woo! Next one we are going to do, we're gonna do a little crab walk, forwards and backwards. If you need any help with this one, just ask your kids. They're masters at this. It's amazing how fast they can do this. And you might feel one direction is a lot more comfortable moving than the other direction. That's to be expected. All right, ready, and begin. Just a couple steps forward, keeping those hips up. A couple steps backwards. Let me get my hands and feet right. There we go.
Coordination.
Try to move a hand and a foot at the same time if you can. And time. Whew. All right.
I'm getting warmer.
That's right. So the next one is going to be from our tabletop or chimpanzee position. We call it a lot of different things. We're going to hop out, hop in, and then downward dog. Hop out, hop in, and downward dog. Okay, so really extend those hips, stretch out those hamstrings. 20 seconds. Are you ready?
Ready.
So get in that tabletop position first with the knees bent. Ready, and begin. Hop back, hop in, and then extend. Hop out, hop in, and extend. And time. Woo! Last one. 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other side. We're going to do a bird dog. So, with the bird dog, line up, hands under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. You're going to extend one arm forward, opposite leg back. You're going to do it at the same time, and they come down at the same time. You want to keep the core really tight so we're not seeing the hips move while you're doing it. All right.
Okay.
One side only for 20 seconds, then we'll do the other side. Ready, and begin. Reach. This one's hard to talk and do. And time. All right, other side. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Reach. Return. Oh my goodness. And time. Woo! I am warmed up.
Yes. It's official.
You can almost wring out this shirt. It's hot. All right. As we said, you just need the mini band. Okay, mini band.
And
Where
later, probably if you have them.
later, remember, you can always build up. You can't just go all of a sudden, I'm like blue, heavy, starting out. Your body is not used to doing the mini band. You won't be able to walk for 2 days. And that workout did not enhance your life. It hindered some of your activities. That's not what we want from exercise. Right above the knees or right below the knees. Those are the only two. Please don't put it right around the knees, not around the ankles. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate without the mini band first. So, first one we're going to do these in pairs, but you're only going to have 5 seconds of rest in between the pairs, and that's just to kind of get you mentally ready for the next exercise. That way it's not immediately back to back. You have a full 5 seconds. We're going to work for 20, rest for 5, work for 20, and then rest for a full 45. This is going to give you, if we're in your mind zone, hopefully it's going to get you that interval training that we like to see, that fat burning interval training. So, first one is going to be a lateral bound. You're going to go side to side, but it's not a big, you know how we normally do this skaters and you're going really far because you have a mini band on, you're not going to be able to go super duper far in the mini band, or in the lateral bound, those skaters. So it's going to be much more just like this, nice and quick. If you move 6 inches in either direction, awesome. From there, so we're always going to go fast into a slow. The slow one's going to be the inchworm. So down, walk your hands out, walk your hands back. Walk your hands out, walk your hands back. Always walk out to the plank position. Don't stop early. All right, that's number 1. We got 7 of them. 2, in and out. Nice and quick, in and out. Then you're going to go into a march. And the key with the march is not to move your legs in and out. See if you can bring your legs straight up, put it straight back down in the same position each time. We're using turf. We'll be able to see our footprints. But if you had a quarter underneath of each foot, would it go right back in the exact same spot? That's what we're looking for. 2, third one, fast feet. And then monster walk. We're going to just go forwards and backwards in this one initially since it's only 20 seconds. Go forwards, go backwards in your monster walk. All right, number 4. I call these jockey squats. They're quarter squats, they're pulse squats, a lot of different names. But I call them a jockey squat because I think it looks like you're riding a horse, just if you hold on like this. So that's it. Just a little quarter top squat. From there, chimpanzee. So this one you do have to get down to the floor with your mini band on. You're going to walk forwards, walk backwards in the chimpanzee. All right. Then split jacks. Opposite foot, opposite hand. Again, they can't go super duper wide. We're going to go super duper fast. Okay? Anytime they can't go really wide, make them really fast. From there, now we're going to go side step with the monster walk. When you do your side step, don't bring it all the way together. Okay? Keep tension in the band. Okay? Choppy little steps. All right. Then we'll take it down to the ground. Plank jacks into leg raises. Plank jacks into the leg raise. At this point, we will take the band off of our legs. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to do a speed twist. Speed twist, and then it's going to be a single leg hip bridge. Okay, we'll bridge up and a pull over. There went my water or something.
FOMO.
Oh, okay, up and pull over, but we gotta put tension in the band. Okay? So up and down. Up.
Have you foam rolled today?
Apparently I haven't.
Because that foam roll.
That foam roll really wants to hang out.
Why have you foam rolled today?
All right, let's put that mini band on. So it's 2 rounds. We will have a minute and a half in between rounds because it takes most of you at least 30 seconds to put the band back on.
If you get really good and you start practicing, you'll get faster. Promise.
Oh my gosh, nobody's used this band before.
Yeah, well, our bands are pretty
If you just
gently used. They're very tight.
Yeah, if you had just gotten your bands from Perform Better, you may want to start with a really oh, I'm already cramping in my butt.
I tried this earlier. I was thinking, it's maybe too embarrassing, but I do want to use yellow, which is the lightest one, by the way. But
Somebody said the other day, they wore a miniband. I had them wear a miniband, and they're like, "This doesn't feel like the minibands that I use at home." Not all minibands are the same. They're not all made by the same manufacturer. We might have one that just came out of the packaging. You might be using one that's 5 years old. So to say that it's apples to apples, it's not going to be. All right.
all right, so lat bounds. Now I'm going to turn sideways here
Okay, lat bounds.
into that inchworm movement.
Inchworm.
Not exactly the inchworm, but close.
Lat bounds, inchworm movement. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, big. That's not it. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, big, and that's it. There we go.
We're just kidding. Just want to see your reaction time.
There we go. I was going to use timer 4. I ended up using timer 5. Lat bounds. Whew.
That's a long 20 seconds.
You right?
Oh.
5 seconds of rest. And we're going to the inchworm. I'm going to bend my knees to get down. Take it all the way out, all the way back, stretch those hammies. Now you know why we did that one exercise in the warm-up. And time. All right, now you might say this 45 seconds is long. Dare I remind you of some of the exercise workouts last month when you were sitting around in round 1 and then like, yeah, and then round 2 it felt like there was no rest whatsoever.
What happened to that rest?
That's how this ends up being. All right, in and out in the march. So we're going to go from super fast to something that's more slow and controlled. All right, 10 seconds. You want to have that good athletic shoulder over knees over toes position. 5, 4. Here we go.
You don't have to go far on these. About shoulder width is all you need for those feet.
Yeah, I'd rather have you stay down and more narrow than up like this, almost like a jumping jack. We don't want that. We want to stay down. Athletic position. Time.
Ooh.
I stop and my legs go. Baby deer, march. You can't go super high on this march. Again, we don't want the band sliding up or down your legs. And then if you want, you can, like you're in slow motion. And let me tell you, that really involves the core as well.
Ooh.
All right, fast feet, choppy little steps. If you're running away from the mob.
You won't get very far with fast feet though.
Not from the mob anyway. Not with a miniband on.
It's funny, we were at recently in Ocean City, and my brother-in-law, he likes these mob stories and all that stuff. Maybe that's where it came from. But he was telling me about these Jersey holes and stuff at the beach. I was like, don't tell me that. Like, I want to think about the beach in a nice way. Stop it. Apparently this stuff sinks in.
Right? People listen.
I know.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fast feet. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, keep that speed up. It's cardio today.
Well, I'm sweating. I know it's cardio.
Oh, yes. Woo. Moving.
2, 1, and time. 20-second burst. Now it's 5 seconds of rest. And we're going to go forward and reverse. Again, we do not want to see the knees cave in. You've got to actively be pushing into that mini band the whole time.
Oh boy.
Time, holy moly. All right. Now y'all make fun of this quarter squat. You won't after it's done.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal when you add a mini band. When you add a mini band,
Yes, that is actually really true. Most exercises, like you're like, yeah, no big deal. Then you add that mini band, it just takes it to a whole nother
whole new level. Not every workout should be done with the mini band. I was talking to a client and their knee was hurting them. It was kind of like all that they had been doing for a couple months was mini band workouts.
Oh yeah.
And just the,
A little too much torque.
exactly, that tension it puts on the knee. All right. Feet are shoulder width apart. Don't get them too narrow. And actively push the whole time.
All right, quick movements. Find that tempo, stay with it.
Oh, I have my prayer hands here. I was hoping it would. All right. Chimpanzee, oh my goodness. I was still praying. Oh my goodness. Gotta throw some core in this too.
Feeling it.
Time.
Ooh.
Woo, split jacks next.
Yep, split jacks into our sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
The sidewalk.
We're calling it a sidewalk. And Amy goes, he. And then she wrote lateral walk on there because it was silly to say sidewalk all the
We're
time.
gonna do the sidewalk. All the cool kids are doing
They're
it.
doing the sidewalk.
We're doing the sidewalk, yeah.
Doing the lateral walk.
All right, split jacks. Opposite arm, opposite leg.
And not very far, you just gotta go fast on these. Here we go.
Whew. Good. So you're actively pulling those arms down.
Yes, like you're chopping something. 5 more seconds. Oh my goodness.
Woo! All right.
Lateral walk, sidewalk. I push first and then let the other leg come over. So that way you're constantly getting tension or keeping tension in the band.
Yeah.
Push, then have the leg come over. Otherwise that leg likes to come right next to the other one. And time. Wowzers.
Ooh. Hope you brought your good strong legs today.
Now 45 seconds in the beginning seems so long.
I know.
Now I'm like, can I please have another?
A little more rest.
Plank jacks.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right, plank position. This is another one where you don't want to go really wide with those feet also.
Just keep that tension
No.
in the bands. If you need bands, if you have not gotten a set of bands, perform better, give our guys a call. Griff extension 124. Here we go.
All right, guys, keep those hips low, shoulders over the wrists. Nice and quick.
5 more seconds.
And the leg raise.
Leg raises.
Still from
Here we
that
go.
plank position.
Plank.
Squeeze the glutes and try and drive that heel.
That's right. You want to lift with the butt.
2, and done.
Now we get to take them off, right?
Yes.
All right.
For a short break.
Slide that band off. Steady band. All right, we have speed twist, and then that pull over. And if there's one thing I learned during demonstration, make sure you don't have anything behind you
Yeah.
when you go for that pull over.
Woo!
All right, so you're gonna put a little tension in the band, and we're rotating the torso, not just the hands.
Feet down, a little more support. Feet up, a little more challenging.
Tension in the band. Here we go. Turn that whole torso. Good. A lot of you have that twist part. Add the speed to it. Once you get the twist, add the speed. 3 more seconds. Time.
Woo!
All right.
Obliques.
What leg is on the ground? Left or right?
Left. Going non-dominant first.
Tension in the band again. Pull that band apart. 5 more seconds. Time. Now we're gonna have a full 45, no, sorry, a full 90. It says 45 on there, but I started the stopwatch because the timer doesn't like when I do these funky timing things. Now's a good time to get a drink of water and start putting your mini band back on. Like I said, it takes usually about 25-30 seconds to get that mini band back on.
In and out.
And we have less than a minute left.
It's hard to get off the phone once you put them on. You need to plan that part out.
Right. You're doing this from home. Get the ottoman or get
Yeah.
something.
There's something already in
It's
the
also hard when you have sweaty legs.
way.
Put on a sweaty band.
I know, usually from the online training, the guys would have their leggings on and their mini band-aids.
Yeah. Doesn't help to have hairy legs either. Woo! Gotta get off my Nair this month. Nair it off. You gotta wonder what's in that stuff. If it will straight up dissolve hair.
Pretty
Potent. All right. Put that to the side. We are starting with what, Coach?
Lateral
bounds. 3, 2, 1, begin. 20 seconds, lateral bounds. Drive, drive, drive. Hi, hi.
Woo! 2. And then, oh. Okay, that inchworm movement.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that went 5 seconds goes by fast.
Yeah, it does.
Make sure you come all the way out to the plank, ladies and gentlemen. Plank, lock it. Woo, yeah.
Woo. Okay, round 2. That means we are knocking them off.
Knocking them off, one at a time. Back to the feet, though. Hoi, 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 hey.
Oh, we had that 90 seconds. We're needing
We want
that.
to see the interval. We don't want to see just one color across the entire my zone. That's steady state. We don't want that. I should say we don't want that every workout. That might be good for a
Right,
walk or a
yeah.
bike ride or something like that. But for our fat burning, let's get that interval. We got our in and outs,
Okay.
and then our marches. Here we go. 20 seconds, in and outs, in and outs. 20 seconds. You do this with your arms.
If you do this with your arms, Coach Corey will get fun of you.
No way. It feels good. Feels good. It takes your mind off of the burning. Takes your mind off the burn.
Tell you those in outs. Woo.
All right,
On
remember,
our own.
if you do the slow march, man, did it take some concentration. If you want to keep the heart rate up, get your march going.
Ooh,
That
feel
slow
those
march is
legs.
way harder than I thought.
Feel those legs.
That was just like. Fast feet into monster forwards and backwards. Some deep breaths. Breaths.
All right. I'm getting the hang of this.
Woo! This is a good one if you have kids, especially elementary school age kids. Don't use the miniband. Have them do everything else. Without the miniband, terrific. Terrific way. If it's a rainy day, burn their energy out. Bring them down here. Mom and dad use the band. Kid doesn't use the band.
Right.
And then try to keep up with them because they got energy to spare.
I know. Or if it's one of those hot days and it's
Oh,
not
hot
comfortable
day,
to
you're
be
not going to get outside. Ooh.
Woo! Impressive. Turn on those motors at the end.
Oh. I'm not going to be able to sit in a chair after this workout. Jeez.
We're gonna be feeling it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Whoa.
All right, we're getting there.
All right.
We're in the middle.
That fast squat, quarter squat, top squat. It has a gazillion different names. I call it a jockey squat because you look like you're riding a horse. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that term before.
She goes, what the heck is a jockey squat?
Pulse squat?
Just a minute, like, think you're holding on to reins. Just tell them, giddy up and go.
Use your imagination.
All right, I really want to take this miniband off.
See,
You still got your miniband on? Good on you. This is one of those, week one, you might do one round with the miniband, one round with the miniband off. Round two, you might do them all.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, this first round, people are like, that would have been nice to know at the beginning, coach.
Oops.
Sometimes it just comes to me mid-level.
This is when we
This
got
is the one where we were praying. Oh my goodness, can't talk and do this.
No way. Taking a few moments of silence here. Oh, there's 2. And
Time.
done.
Wowzer.
Okay.
All right.
We're so close now.
Back to the feet for those split jacks. Oh yeah.
Woo, hot.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating, coach. Anytime you change up your apparatus, your body isn't efficient at it, start sweating.
Yeah.
So you take somebody that's a marathon runner and then give them a kettlebell and they're like, this is the hardest thing in the entire world. They're not unfit, they run marathons.
Right.
But it's a different stimulus,
Not adapted.
different demand on the body. And that's what this mini band is on me.
All right, guys, stay up on the balls of the feet.
10 more seconds, drive it. Remember, chop the arms down. Don't let gravity do the work for you. Oh. Lateral walk, sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
Push first, then move the other leg. Lead leg, then trail leg. Woo! There's some people like, I'll be damned if I'm doing this on my vacation. Other people are like, oh no, I can do this on vacation. I don't need a lot of room.
That's true.
Take this to the pool deck at like 7:30 in the morning where everybody's doing water aerobics. And you can be like, I'll show you how to really work out. Plank jacks. Whoo! Catching my breath, coach.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Plank jacks.
5 more seconds to go. Remember, not real wide. Shoulder width is probably all the farther most of you need to go. Another non-talking one.
Good thing it's only 20 seconds, right? Woo! Last few.
Time. Leg raises are next. Leg
Don't get
raises.
Don't get too comfortable in
That's
that
right.
rest position.
Now, if you want to take it up, this is maybe your 4th week doing this. Don't rest those 5 seconds. Go right from the plank jacks, hold that plank position, then go into your leg raises. That's 45 seconds of plank work. Maybe not in maybe not in week 1,
No.
but week 4, why not?
Why not? Last one, guys. Yay.
Speed twist and that leg raise, and we're on our right leg this time.
Yep.
Tension in the band.
What's the countdown?
8 seconds. I'm
Good boat pose.
I'm so wanting this to be done. Here we go.
We gotta get on with our vacation, right?
Right.
We've been talking about it so much.
I gotta jump in the pool right after this. Forget stretching. I'm going right to the pool.
That's right. Oh. Woo! Feel those obliques.
Time.
They are feeling it. All right, here we go. Last one. Not in the.
Don't forget about the tension in the band. Coach, their booties are gonna be so sore.
No. Perfect summer workout.
You need a booty. The build a booty workout.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, I would say that has a lot of good booty builders in it.
Oh, cramping. A mess on this Thursday, Coach.
As long as you can get through it without cramps.
I watched a funny video of a baseball player. I think it was from the Cubs, from the Dominican, probably. And he has this harsh accent. I mean, it is, you could barely. Oh no, he's a Japanese baseball player, and they were talking about he had to get taken out of the game because he was cramping.
Oh.
Just cramping one of them hot games, and I mean, mad respect to baseball players because they go from 0 to 100 miles an hour and then back to 0, waiting, 100 miles an hour. And I don't know how they don't cramp more often. And to hear him say he's going to start eating more bananas, and they said, why bananas? And his answer was, monkeys don't get cramps. And I was dying. And just like that was his scientific proof, because monkeys don't get cramps. Just Google baseball player monkeys don't get cramps. It is well worth the 30 seconds.
So
Monkeys, why bananas? Monkeys don't get cramps.
professional athletes,
That's it.
top of the line, athletic training and everything else. Oh, that's humorous.
All right. Let's stretch out these legs. Since we're already here, stretch them out. If you're one of those people at home And you're going like this. You really should be able to touch your toes. That is anatomically something that you should be able to do. If you are not able to touch your toes, maybe your excuse might be, I've never been able to touch my toes. Let's work on that. It's really going to help you in the long run when you have proper flexibility, proper mobility. You'll be amazed at how many things stop hurting. Knees stop hurting, lower back stops hurting, neck stops hurting, shoulders stop hurting. All right, we're going to cross one leg over and turn all the way around. So if your right leg is over your left, rotate clockwise. If your left is over your right, rotate counterclockwise. Now let's go to the other side. All right, let's come up to our knees, and we're going to raise those hips, stretch out those quads. Even though we weren't weighted, you weren't doing any goblet squats or split squats or anything like that, you were using your quads in a lot of those exercises. And let's come forward into our child's pose. Wiggle around, ladies and gentlemen. And up on your hands and knees, let's arch the back up as high as you can go. Arch, 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 arch. And drop your belly button down to the floor. And now let's take those knees wide. Turn your ankles down and sink hips back toward your heels. The frog stretch, AKA the worst stretch ever invented.
Yeah. Well, couch stretch is pretty bad.
Not worse than this.
I don't know.
And come out of that. Oh my goodness. And let's bring one leg up underneath into arguably the best stretch ever invented.
You're taking them through some loops today. Roller coaster.
I gotta take them down to bring them up. Isn't that what all those self-help gurus do?
Yes.
They tear you down to build you up. And let's feet together. So nice tall butterfly. And relax. Ladies and gentlemen, coach, high five. Out there in Cyberland, high five. It's hot. July is hot. August is hot. One of the things to really remember, stay hydrated. If you're at this, keep your kids hydrated. Make sure that they're getting their electrolytes. At the pool, these are places that you don't think about drinking a ton of water, but you're out in the elements. Anytime you're out in the heat, out in the elements, make sure you're drinking twice as much water as you think you should. A lot of people will tell me, well, I'm not thirsty. Once you are thirsty, you are already dehydrated. So drink plenty and plenty of water. Keep that temperature down so you're not overheating. You can do more, you can stay more active. That's my tip for today.
That's great. Very appropriate for the season.
It's hot. It's hot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're liking the videos, hit that like button. If you want to leave us some comments, great. If you want to tell your, sister-in-law in, Des Moines, go ahead and share it. Let them know that we're out here. Maybe even have them join the Living Fit 40 and Beyond Facebook group. Got all kinds of information we want to bring you guys for the rest of the year. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Until the next workout, we will see you. Have a great rest of your Thursday.